And we're back with another episode of Nefashuu's Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke Challenge. Ah, yeah. It's a bit cold, don't you know? Luckily, we are suitably dressed purely for this route. Man, I prepared myself for a long time, but it was totally worth it in the end. So, this route has some interestingly high-level trainers on it. There is just this one route to go, but there's a lot of snow, as you've noticed, so it might be very interesting indeed. We have Portugal up in front. Now, if you remember, we can't get anyone above level 44, but I've taken the XP share off Senegal, so now it's a free-for-all for XP. I'm hoping that things aren't too hectic. In fact, let's see what our healing situation's like. 4 entire super potions, but more importantly, we have 8 milks. That's okay. I think we're fine. Anyway, we'll figure it out as it goes along. Alright, let's get this started. It's another winter ace trainer. This cold is nothing compared to the fire that burns in my heart so strong. Man, I wish I could have used Myanmar to douse that fire. Instead, we'll maybe I've made a correct decision because Electabuzz is not something I want to deal with. Now this would have been really useful to have Tonga around for. Should we just go with it, Portugal? Or should we switch to either Brunei or Ethiopia? To that, I don't know. I'm trying to think what this thing could know. It could definitely know an electric attack, I would imagine. How are your defenses? I don't actually know. 79 and 79. Okay, it's pretty even. We're definitely not using Romania anyway. I think I'm going to play it safe and switch to Ethiopia. And we'll see what this thing can do. We'll defeat this thing with love. Thunder Wave, oh no. However, I kind of banked on this happening because, yeah, Paralyzed Electabuzz. Alright, so, oh yeah, Hail is a thing. Let's not forget that. That would be terrible. Okay, well I can deal with that Electabuzz. That's fine. Should we heal our paralysis? To that I say, yes we do. Which I don't actually have any paralyzed heals, which is anomalous, but we have full heals. That's fine too. Okay, Ethiopia, we're back in the game. What could this thing possibly do? Thunderbolt, okay. Well, I expected that. Let's see how well you can take this, Ethiopia. That was okay. It did about 30. But now you're obviously faster than this thing. So now we will feint attack. Boop. Look at that thing flexing its muscles. Well, that was pretty good. Oh, why? Why would you do this, Electabuzz? Why? Maybe I do have a full restore. We shall see. What we do have is hail to the face. Supposedly it was snowing up in Scotland not too long ago, which I find insane. Spring? Where is spring? I do have a full restore. I'm going to completely blow it on this battle for some reason. Because I don't want to deal with the whole healing paralysis, and then I could just get paralyzed anyway. Let's be real here. This thing's supposed to Thunderbolt in the face. So I'd appreciate not being paralyzed. I would also appreciate not being critical hit like that. That's not ideal. Okay. Should we heal or should we just go for it? If I heal, it's just going to use Thunder Wave again. So, let's feint attack. And hope that that's not a grave mistake, but we're fine. Literally would have been a grave mistake. Oh god, that cry is really loud for some reason. Did not appreciate that. Okay, Ethiopia, probably going to have to switch you out. Depending on what is next, of course. A Magmar. Semi-predictable. Now this is something for Myanmar to deal with. Or maybe even Portugal. I think that maybe Portugal's the best bet, actually. Because if this thing has a fire attack, although it may have a fighting move for some reason. And it actually has no benefit in using... You know what, we'll just use Myanmar. Let's not do anything foolish now. Okay, well, it does have the flamethrower. Only time will tell if I've made the correct decision or not. No! Why, Myanmar? Why would you get burned like that? Luckily, that does not affect Surf. This thing could know no Thunderbolt for some reason. I know Magmortar are known to. But I think Myanmar is fine. So, Surf! Okay. You continue shooting fire in my face. I can cope. Come on, Myanmar. Surf to a Magmar looks like it would do some pretty lethal amount of damage. Oh well, he says. Oh yeah, Shell Bell was a thing. Yay, moderate health. And this is just battle number 1. I may have to go back and heal after this, because I am not using my items if I don't have to. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to switch to Portugal. To take that fire attack like it ain't no fang. Yes, Portugal. The flash fire. You'd think that hail wouldn't damage fire types, by the way. Wouldn't it just disintegrate? That's one way to get... Oh, it lived? That's not great. We'll stop this thing. You'd think that if I got on my Rapidash and just rode through the snow, that would solve many a problem. That's not in the spirit of this route, so never mind. Your heart burns as hard as mine. Are you talking to Portugal or me? The weather clears up sometimes. The view is breathtaking. I suspect I'll see none of that. I'm going to go back in here and I'll be right back. We're back. How many times will Nefashuu heal this episode? We will see. And there's a lot of hidden items around here, including this one that's not actually hidden. It's a blue shard. I think, can't you get waterfall here? Or rock climb? I think there's a HM you get here, or maybe that's yet another diamond and pearl thingamajig. I don't think you can encounter wild guys here either. Ooh, a skier, plus what looks like a trainer. Aha, correct! Poof! You've got a good eye spot in me. I don't know how. As usual, I'm fairly tired at this point. Ooh, a gold bat. Ah, the smoke! Okay, Portugal, you've got this. It's one well-placed wheel of flame will deal with this bat, I assume. I wonder if you can learn like Flare Blitz or something mental. Well, actually survived that. And Poison Fang. Okay, Portugal, it's not a problem, right? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, Portugal, we've got this with your crazy flame hair. We'll send this bat back to whence it came. Into a Pokeball. Or seeping through the floor, that works too. Ah, so close. You also saw through my weak spots by being attacked twice. I'll play with my Pokemon, even in a blizzard, okay. Where are your parents? You don't even have a jacket on, what's going on? Oh well, we'll just leave that child to it. We'll see what this skier has. Presumably an ice type. Or maybe multiple. I'll show you the techniques I drummed into me at ski school, literally. I don't like to talk about it. Alright, Sean. The Snover. Oh, so cute. I think you could get them on this route too. I don't see how that would be of much use immediately. And it's pretty weak to fire, let's be real. Speaking of which, Flame Wheel. Boom. Now, if you have 3 Snover, I'm okay with that. Because that would, of course, mean I could just Portugal up at a place. Level 42, yeah. So I want to get everyone to at least level 43 for this upcoming gym battle. Of course. And I believe Candice, however you say her name, she has 4 Pokemon. So difficulty just got knocked up a notch. Ooh, Ice Shard. Why would you do that? I suppose it's either use Ice Shard or be destroyed immediately, so I suppose actually, now that I've put it like that, it makes a little bit more sense. Flame Wheel! Hey Portugal, you're the meaning of life at this point in time, who knew? Wee-oo. Love that sound for some reason. I find a lot of cries amuse me for no explainable reason. It's just like, who thought up that sound? And another Snover. Well, Portugal, Unless this thing is Earthquake for some reason, I think we're fine. Yeah, Fleet Wheel! Boom. And he's gone. There's a lot of trainers that just have 3 of the same Pokemon. But I mean, if it's their favourite Pokemon, who am I to judge? I don't believe it! My techniques were something. I missed that last part. Maybe I should have studied at the trainer school instead. Yeah, maybe you should. Or maybe you should just, like, be a skier. Somewhere in this world, I have a super potion, and I'm going to use it. I don't want to go back just to heal Portugal alone. And speaking of which, Portugal, you're now level 42, so let's swap to something that might also be useful against ice. I guess Brunei could be, because of the whole steel type thing that is going on. We'll see. We'll see how well that goes. Oh man, this place is huge. At least it's not a swamp, so it has that going for it. Hello there. Why do you have clown music? I don't understand. You also have a really large hat. Rainy days make me feel blue, but the instant it starts to snow, I'm as happy as can be. Even with Frostbite. But I'm a skier, so it's okay. That looks like the face of someone that has Frostbite. Oh, Snorunt. Okay, Brunei. Now, I don't know if things around this part of the game can know sheer cold. I kind of hope not, because that would be bad. Terrible! Oh, a predictable ice shard. I don't know if you'd be faster than this thing. I kind of hope you're not, Brunei, for the sake of Gyro Ball. Boom. We could possibly get Snorunt too on this route, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. We'll probably just end up with another Meditite. And another Gyro Ball. That thing looks like it's pulling a face at me. It looks like its mouth is not actually always that wide. If you can even call those things hands. Anyway, she's down. Good job, Brunei. That was hilariously straightforward. Madison. The conditions weren't very good. Well, yeah, you're a skier. What do you expect, you strange woman? Can any of your Pokemon use a hidden move to climb cliffs? Well, if it's hidden, then no. Why would you come here? There's nothing here. Or is there? Ah! A nugget! Who would do this? Who would just come into this corner and drop their prize nuggets? You'd think you'd remember that happening. Alright. So it seems as though if you go super close to the trees, then you're going to have a bad time. So I'm going to have to keep strafing. I guess it's not strafing. Oh, man. It seems like another one of those routes where... How am I even breathing right now? Bloop, 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 bloop. But again, it's no swamp. At least these mechanics make sense. And an iron! I don't know who was ironing their clothes out here, but I don't know. Maybe we should return it to them someday. Alright, I wonder what this is. Another freezing child. There are several clans of ninjas. Are you from the Eager clan? Or Cougar? Cougar? Do you mean Koga? Or maybe Koga is part of Cougar. I don't know, but why all the ninjas small children? Headbang Skorupi. Right, Brunei. We've taken down many a ninja in our time for some reason, and we'll do the same again with extrasensory. Oh no! Brunei, I don't see you getting scared by that, do you? Nah, I don't think so. Where does it matter when you can just fling them all over the place? Nice. Now if I was a Drapion, that would have been a different story. It's kind of leading into this kid having a Drapion. But it is in fact a Golbat. Okay, that is more manageable. Right, Brunei. Extrasensory, or get confused. That works too. You could do it, Brunei. I believe in you. Or not. Okay, never mind. Let's switch. Not Nintendo Switch. I don't know if I'd get that. It does seem intriguing. I'm using Romania, by the way. It does seem intriguing, the Nintendo Switch. I'm kind of waiting for more games to come out for it before I make my ultimate decision on whether or not it's worth my money. And also if there are any Pokemon games coming out for it. That's probably what will sway me, because I'm not going to lie, almost all of my Nintendo DS and 3DS games are Pokemon based, so it's basically my main motivation to keep getting Nintendo's handheld consoles. But I'd be up for a Switch if they did something cool on it. Even if it's just a main series game. Arctomania. Pluck again! Now the burning question is, do I go back and heal? Or do I brave it and use my healing items instead? I'm not much of a ninja either way. I only have a red headscarf. Only the cool ones have black headscarves. I wonder why everyone stops being a ninja when they grow up. Well, because they don't go around telling everyone they're ninjas. I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it all. Okay, I've made the executive decision that I'm too lazy to go back through the snow, so let's do some heal-a-majigging on you, and then we will use milk and feed it to a giant bat. We're gonna use Myanmar, which could be useful. Myanmar resists a lot of ice. Ooh, hail! As if I didn't already have enough hail going on right about now. Man, imagine tearing through this place on a bike. I don't think that's actually possible. And I have another rare candy. I don't think I want to eat this one. Just putting that out there. I'm saving all my rare candies for the end of the game. When, you know, it gets insane to level up. Hey, rock climb! I knew it! I knew there's something here. Who would leave this here? It's clearly inside a Pokeball. Who is this man? While I was fighting my way through the blizzard, I dropped an HM. If I still had that hidden move rock climb, I'd be able to scale sheer cliffs. Hey, what's this? You found a hidden machine? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd already given it for lost, and you found it. It's yours to keep, my friend. Make good use of it. I like your honesty, though. Let me reward you with this. Thanks. Thanks for a plate. The powers of plates are shared among Pokemon. Ooh, gross. That icicle plate, I found it under the snow as well. I'm no expert, but it looks to be of ancient origin, even as old as the time when snow came into being. Of course, I tend to exaggerate, so that might not be true at all. Alright, we're actually doing a lot better than I have thought we were going to on this route. Which I know are famous last words, but we'll see. More clown skiers. I've been skiing with Pokemon since I was just 5 years old. I don't know if that's true. I think you may also be exaggerating. Piloswine. Myanmar, you're actually a very good choice for this thing. In fact, possibly the best of choices. You know what to do, Myanmar. Surf! Can we get Swine up here too? That'd be amazing. I definitely also have a ground type already, but you know. Ah, why? So close. Why would you throw wind in the face? Oh no! Mild speed's decreasing. This thing, of course, will not be hit by hail, so that's less good. Alright, Myanmar, I guess we will Grass Knot. Oh, I could have totally Rock Smashed, and somehow this thing is now faster than you, Myanmar. Don't know how I feel about that. Yeah! I don't feel like I use Grass Knot enough to justify keeping it around, so I have a lot of move consideration to do. Because we're entering clutch part of the game, basically. There's a lot that's going to start happening all at once. Ow, quit it, Hail. Glaceon, ooh. Shall we Rock Smash this thing? I say yes. What could this thing possibly do? Bite? Ha! I laugh at you. Actually using Rock Smash. That's interesting. I actually did a decent amount of damage too. Maybe I underestimated Rock Smash. It's probably just Myanmar being awesome. The one thing that's sad about Glaceon is you can never get it early in a game, so I've never used one. I've used pretty much every other evolution at this point, but you can only ever get Glaceon in ice areas, which always seem to just be postponed until late in the game. So you can't really use it. Oh, rad. I could have used one. Who remembers Pokemon Conquest? I suppose you could use one in that game. I don't remember how you access it though. Anyway, that Glaceon, in particular, is down, and Myanmar is level 42. Oh, wow, that's good XP. What? I repeat. What? Okay. The scenery doesn't change very much around here. Don't go getting lost. No promises. Getting lost tends to be what I do. I tend to be fairly useless. But I also tend to just wing getting to places and then figuring out stuff when I'm there. I'd like to think it adds to my adventure, but it's actually a pretty stupid idea. Hello. How are you even doing that? We skiers feel Mother Nature through the soles of our feet. It's very personal. I wish he'd stop doing that. Bjorn! And a Swinub! Okay, Brunei. You're actually not very good for this, because this is a ground type, of course. So, what do we use instead? Now, if this thing's going for a ground attack... Ah, man, I could have done with healing Myanmar right by now. But we'll use Ethiopia instead. It's got to cover our bases. I feel like I need something better to deal with all this ice around here. I only really have Portugal. And Myanmar can resist, but I need like some fighting moves. And at some point I will move tutor it up. I'm pretty sure you get more move tutors in this game. I don't remember where. But I refuse to believe it is just the one in the marsh of all places. Who wants to go there anyway? There will be others, I'm sure. And... oh, so close. Why? The teasing. This keeps happening. And quick attack. I think you're the only surviving team member with a quick or wing attack based attack. Hey, level 42 Brunei. Right, it's just Ethiopia and Romania to get to 42. Boom. And a Sneasel. Ooh, these things are always rough. But I think you'll be fine, Ethiopia, right? You could have Brick Break. Brunei, you might actually be good here because you have Gyro Ball, so we're going to use you. Dark type, no problem. Brunei's got a little song for you. And his thing's just full of wind. Oh, that 5 damage though. Now when it gets to Weavile, that's when it gets serious. I don't really know how to deal with that, I'm not gonna lie. Gyro Ball. Go even faster. Excellent. All part of the plan. Take this. I would be surprised if that thing survived. Here we go. Nicely done, Brunei. Take that, Bjorn. I got a good taste of your power. Trainers get an appreciation of life through Pokemon. At least I think so. Or maybe death. It depends how well their Nuzlocks are going. Okay, let's... I feel like I need to replace the batteries on my keyboard. It's not been the most responsive thing of late. Yeah, why not? Let's go out of the bag. Let's go back into the bag to use a potion, because that makes sense. And then Super Potion on Myanmar. That'll probably do, right? Yeah, that's fine. So... Ethiopia, you're up. You're up, buddy. We're doing well. Doing well. I'm keeping my eye out for more items to scavenge whilst doing this. Okay, there's that girl. What is this? Oh, it's some guy rotating for some reason. Why would you do that? Oh, hold on. There's 2 routes? Okay, well, we'll deal with this guy first. However, since he looks fairly karate-like, I think Romania may be the better option here. Or maybe Brunei. Actually, Brunei it is. Brunei, you're up. And we just used you, but we'll use you again. This guy looks like he's had an interesting day, so let's see what he has to say. I dress light wherever I go. Hiya! I feel as though a lot of these people aren't going to survive these conditions. Black Belt Luke. Ooh, a Kurogunk. Level 37, that is fine. Ah, Brunei, the musical genius with the song. I call this one Anticipation. Of course, they will just involve using extra sensory anyway. And you're gone. Now, what are the odds this guy has 3 Kurogunk? I feel as though the creative department was lacking in team selection for these guys. Of course, I don't actually know what else he has yet. Ooh, a Macho. I stand corrected. Okay, Brunei. Now, I use you because these guys might have counter, so let's hope that... Wow, you're faster than that thing? That's crazy. I'm hoping that these guys don't hit hard, but we'll see. Well, doesn't matter. Brunei just obliterated the Machoke anyway. Man, Brunei, you're almost going to be the first one to hit level 43. That's crazy, man. And lastly, a Riolu. So cute. You definitely know counter. So you're getting extrasensory. Just like this. Didn't actually look like it moved Riolu much. Just looked like Riolu was doing a little spin and dance. Much like this guy in question, in fact. Alright. Good job, Brunei. That was pretty devastating. Achoo! Hey, gross. Ah, 888. Maybe I'll dress warm and come back. Hiya! Nah, I have a feeling you're not moving anywhere, so I feel like you're done for. Lake Acuity's up north. There's another trainer here. Who did we have up in front? I think we had Ethiopia. So let's do that again. Let's see what this guy has to say. Or girl. Can't really tell from here. What is it? Pokemon battle? Yes! Pokemon battle! Of course we don't have to. Olivia. Ooh, Curlier. Aha! An excellent choice, sir. Alright, Ethiopia. You know what to do here. Feint attack. You think this thing would be a Gardevoir by now? I'm not complaining that it's not a Gardevoir. Or Gallade, even. Nice. Destroyed. And then this whole hail shebang right about here. It'll all be over soon, don't worry. Oh, a Bunyeri. Why would you use a Bunyeri? There are many reasons it could be. Let's feint attack and see. Okay. I thought you might have that, but I think you can take it, Ethiopia. Oh yeah, that's absolutely not a problem. Boop. Bunyeri's got his ear up like something's going on and we don't know about it. What I do know is that this thing will not survive another turn, not whilst Ethiopia is out, because we have Quick-a-Duck. Alright, I feel like this is building up to something epic as her final Pokemon. What do we got? And can Ethiopia take it? It is a Seeking. Okay, I feel as though switching is in order. Let's go to Myanmar. A safe pair of hands. You do have hands, so that actually works. Oh, Aqua Ring. Why would you do that? How are you even flopping around in the snow? How? Why? So yeah, if this thing has Horn Drill, we're fine. So that's not such a problem. Strategery! I will not have this in my Pokemon game. Poison Jab? Good grief. Now, all of a sudden, I'm very glad you're not Fairy type Myanmar, although that's not particularly pleasant. Yeah. Oh, why? Okay, Myanmar, but I think you're fine. If that's the best this thing has, we're doing okay. Okay, Myanmar, how much will this residual damage do? 9 plus... Oh god, 18. I don't really want to deal with that, to be completely honest with you. Should we use Romania? Or Brunei? Yeah, Brunei. I've got this. You want to Poison Jab, do you? Aha! You fool. Brunei's like the hero of this episode. He just always seem to be out here. Maybe it's the sleigh bells calling to Brunei. I think healing is pointless. Let's extrasensory. No, you hit with Supersonic. That's not allowed. You can do it, Brunei. Yeah, you did it. Alright. We good? Yeah, we good. Oh, the crit! The crit from Brunei, of course. Alright, you could also be very useful in this gym, I guess. You are alive, aren't you? Well, yeah, funnily enough, yes indeed. Around these parts, perhaps because of all snow, there are many folk tales of hauntings. Again, more haunted places in Pokemon games. This seems to be the thing. We're gonna heal Myanmar, because we can't have you in that state, no sorry Bob. Well, whilst we have Hyper Potions, let's just milk up the people that need milking. That was a really strange sentence. And we get our encounter here, which is also a nice bonus. Last of all, we will use our lonely remaining super potion on Brunei. Alright, Grass. What have we got? What have you got in store for Nefashuu here? Ooh, a cutie lakefront. Wow, I get 2 encounters here? It looks like it. That's nonsense. Ooh, the icy rock. I feel as though we should explore there, even though it probably actually leads nowhere other than to that rock. But my curiosity is piqued. I'm a curiosity, as you know. So it must be seen, just in case there's one item that could make the difference. It could be the leftovers I've dreamt for so long. Ooh, there's a house. See, I almost missed an entire house. And there's a dude. Hello? I'm using the dowsing machine on my polecat. I am not a spokesperson, I assure you. I'm looking for things buried under the snow. Hint, hint. We do have a house. I feel like I would have remembered going in here, but then my memory has failed me before. A person? A rare sight indeed. Thank you for visiting. A gift. Housing pricing is terrible in this area. Oh, a spell tag. Is that useful? That raises ghost attacks? A spell tag. It intensifies ghost-type moves. May it serve you well. More of the haunting. And another house with only a sink and no bed. Okay, so I'm going to head back through this arduous snow trek. And then I'm going to get... I guess we get 2 encounters. That's pretty cool. Literally. I'll shut up now. Although, being as though I'm playing through a video play series game, shutting up actually would probably be very counterproductive to my aims. So... scratch that, I'm going to keep talking. So here, there will be an encounter. And that encounter, the question is, a swiner! Aww! Alright, Ethiopia, I think Quick Attack will keep this thing alive. I kind of hope so. This thing is cool, man. Quick Attack. I used a pile of swine in my Pokemon Liquid Crystal playthrough, if you remember those days, those heady days. No, why? Alright, Ethiopia. I believe one more quick attack will suffice, assuming you can actually hit it. I could feint attack, but I don't want to risk knocking this thing out. My streak is still going. Here's where I knock it out by accident. No, okay, never mind. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. In respect to this game. Anyway, I suppose things may not be so fine in other areas. Alright, I don't know about you, Ethiopia, but I don't like this hail, so... I kind of hope we catch this thing straight away. What kind of ball suits the Swinub? A nest ball? No, we'll save that. I think you get... Let's get you a Premier Ball, why not? Let's see if this is a good or terrible decision. 2, 3. Yeah! Nice. Now, if I was naming my Pokemon after English places, this would be easy, but I'm not, so we'll see. It has a very sensitive nose. It can locate mushrooms, berries, and even hot springs buried under ice, but not nuggets, apparently. So this thing begins with S. SW? There must be a country beginning with SW. But since, as usual... Oh! I've got it! I've got it! I know! And it's actually somewhat appropriate because it's cold Sweden. Sweden the Swinub. It is done. Excellent. I almost didn't call you Sweden. That would have been terrible. Okay, so let's slowly head through the grass. Not that that makes any difference, but no! I'd like to think that it does. Ooh, a Snover. Okay, Ethiopia, I kind of hope you run away. And I kind of hope we get a Snover on the next route. Like the Acuity Lakefront. That's still probably not how you say that word. Yeah, we ran away. Alright, now we can try catch something. And there's significantly less snow here. I'm grateful for that. Ah, this looks like hidden item territory if ever I saw it. I would be incorrect, however, it seems. How about here? Okay, that was also a complete failure. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, what have we got? We have... another Swinub. However, as we already have a Swinub, we cannot catch an additional Swinub. That would break our dupe's claws, so that is one encounter down the drain. Metaphorical drain, of course. Alright. Encounter number 2 is... a Snover! There we go, a female Snover. Right, Ethiopia. Pretty sure one feint attack couldn't possibly defeat this thing, right? We will see. Feint attack. Boop. The Snova's looking at me like, hey, what do you think y'all doing? Ingrain. Ugh. You Ingrain. That's actually not terribly helpful, but I think we'll be fine. Now, quit it. Now, this thing could be a nest ball capture. It looks like a little bit of a nest ball capture. So, let's do it. Nest ball! Well, this is somewhat more of a luminous green than I would like, but that's fine. You should be able to customize Pokeball appearances. Yeah, nice one. We got a Snova. Another S Pokemon. I don't know if there's an SN though. So maybe we'll just name something icy. Seemingly curious about people, they gather around footsteps they find on snowy mountains. Ah, the guys from the beginning of Pokemon Emerald. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to go with the fact it's snowy. And I don't know if I've named anything Nepal yet. And that's terrible. I'm sorry if I have named something Nepal, but you're Nepal now. Alright, we're done with our captures, I assume. A mini cutscene. Hey Nefashuu, what, you finally come along now? What's that about?
You're too slow! You're too slow!
Listen, Nefashuu, see how the rocks are all lumpy up here? You can't climb those rocks until you get the Snow Point Gym Badge, which doesn't make any sense. I could just... Don't I have like a hand axe or something? What do you call those things? Ice axes, there you go. Anyway, I'm off. Team Galactic, I'm coming for you. So we're just going to leave him to it, because we apparently can't climb rocks without having a badge. Who's stopping you, anyway? Okay, this will all be over soon. And yes, I am going to use a repel for this small area. I feel it's necessary to do. I think we're actually nearing the end. There is an item. And this item is an Ultra Ball. It's good. In fact, it's better than good. It's Ultra. And here it is. Snow Point City. What do you have to say for yourself? A great trainer recognized by the Pokemon League. I look forward to carrying someone like that on this ship. Oh, burn! Wow, that's so mean. Hello. This snowbound town is always freezing cold. Yeah, it's called Snow Point City. I don't know what you expected. Sunshine and lollipops and rainbows everywhere. But the spirits of the trainers and their Pokemon burn hot and bright. Especially in the gym leader. Now, if she's a fire type, I feel like if you live here, you have to have an ice type. You have to conform to it. Alright, so this town isn't actually very big, so we're going to do some exploring of the town before we close off here, because I have some grand plans. They first involve talk to you, blue-hatted guy. I'm using technical machines to teach moves to my Pokemon. I'm trying for different mixes of moves and different types. It's for when I go up against the Elite Four of the Pokemon League. Yeah, dream on, bro. They say the Elite Four are tougher than any gym leader by far. We'll see about that. If your Pokemon gets frozen, it'll thaw out after a while. But if I were you, I'd keep some Ice Heals around. Now, for some reason, when I was younger, I always used to think that Ice Heals and Burn Heals worked in the opposite way, so that when... Obviously, it's completely counter to the name. But I always thought that the Burn Heals, like, helped to heal ice. Why I thought that, I will never know. There is nothing exceptional here. That makes Snow Point unique. Wow, you're not a tour guide. There's nothing exceptional about me. That's what makes me stand out. I don't think that's how it works. Not at all. Oh, Maylene's here. Let's talk to these guys first. You know how there are many Ice-type Pokemon around Snow Point City? Well, that kind of fits the theme, yes. I wonder if they also live in the temple. Oh yeah, that thing. Should probably go in there soon. Sound gets swallowed up by the snow. That's why it's very quiet here. Also because the musicians in the background don't play very loudly. Brr. Oh, hi, Nefashuu! Are you taking the gym challenge now? I'm hoping to see Candice soon, but I'm staying put until I warm up again first. Oh, you should know that Candice is a user of Ice-type Pokemon. Her name isn't Canned Fire, you know. I really admire Candice. She's so studious, is how you say that? It is now. She wanted to practice against me to learn about the Fighting type. It's because the Ice-type matches up badly against the Fighting type. Is that the whole reason you're here? That's pretty funny if that's true. Oh, right. I think it's about time we bring Tonga back. Because Senegal, you've reached your final form. But I feel, well, obviously, we're not actually at the level cap. I thought that we'd gain XP more than we did. Which is a good thing in some ways. Because what I think I'm going to do next episode is I'm going to go to Iron Island. Now I just have to check that I've not double named things. Because it seems like something I might have done. But no, that you're the first Nepal, the original Nepal, that's fine. You got Sweden. I don't think anything else is Sweden, is it? I must be losing my mind. Okay, no, we're fine. We are very fine. Alright, we got Tonga back. Not that we'll be using Tonga much, but we will if we go back to Iron Island, because there's a lot of like, rock types and stuff there. And there might be, I don't know, there's still, I have to get Rotom, but a lot of stuff I have to do is dependent on if I record at night or not. And believe it or not, this is not nighttime in this game. I have to wait till 8 PM. That's crazy talk. Candace is teaching me about Pokemon. No, she's not. She's in her gym and you're just standing here. She says I have to start by making friends of Pokemon. But, okay. That involves an intense snow bathing session. It's like a sauna for snow. I want to take a look around in the Snow Point Temple, but only really tough trainers are allowed inside, and I'm not a really tough trainer, as you can see. I think there's like 2 houses in this whole place. By any chance, do you have a Pokemon called Medicham? If you do, would you like to trade your Medicham for my Haunter? I don't, and if I did, this woman, man, she has an Everstone on her Haunter. She is the worst kind of troll. I love how my girl has so much vivacity and charm. I've honestly never seen that word in my entire life. And I have a pretty good lexicon, so that's pretty crazy. Your scarf looks nice and warm. I wish I had one like it. Whoa, this guy. Stay away from him. Got grubby fingers. Share a coloured shards of me, and I'll teach your Pokemon some moves. He must have known I was talking about move tutors earlier this episode. What have we got? Well, hold on, hold up. I need to see. Ooh, I would like to hear a trendy saying. Very well. The trendy thing to say for you would be education. That's a trendy sort of thing to say. Yeah, sure it is. Yes. All right. So what can we learn from here that is perhaps useful? Not gonna lie, I'm not sold on any of these. Maybe synthesis. But didn't we have synthesis and then get rid of it? So actually, no. You know what? I don't want any of that stuff. Okay, well that move to was a bust. Never mind. And then up here is a temple, I'm pretty sure. If you can go in it. Yeah, I don't know. What do you have to say? Only the chosen may enter the Snow Point Temple. I'm sorry, but you have to leave. Okay. Well, we're not the chosen, apparently, so it'll have to wait. I don't know when that is, by the way. This looks like item territory. Okay, come on, there must be. Hang on. This is how we'll end this episode. We're going to see if there's an item, and if it's not, then it's the worst ending to an episode I think I've ever done in my entire life. But if there is, then it will still probably be amongst the bottom 50. Oh, how are my guys doing? 25 and 29. That's cool. Alright, what we got? Oh, okay, I could have just pressed the A button, and that would have also worked. For a candy that no one wants. Did I take, like, the longest way round possible? I'd like to do that, don't I? Get out of here! Alright. So, on that note, I'll conclude this episode. We managed to get through those routes without losing anyone, and that is good. That is very good. So next time, we're going to go to Iron Island, and possibly tie up a few loose ends in the place, because I still need to figure out what's going on in that, what is it, Wayward Cave? So I might go back there too. But that's all for next time. And then after that, we will take on the gym. So until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Toodles.